Hey YouTube, what's going on guys? Today, Lego PC is bringing you another video. You guys really like the craft vapory video, so I thought I'd do another one for you. Hopefully the glare is not too bad. We are in my little vape lair. If you saw the craft vapory review, the actual review, you know it's a little messy, though I did clean it up. I'm doing a quick one today. I just wanted to talk about the I said this last time in the video. Sometimes I speak English. The Smoktech Caterpillar. This thing is awesome, and somebody was actually asking questions about it on Reddit yesterday, and it doesn't get enough attention that it should. So I'm just going to quickly show you. I'm not even going to wick it for you. I can, but I don't think that's a big issue. If you guys want to know how to build coils, there's plenty of videos out there, so I'm not going to rebuild a coil for you. There's just really no point for it. I will show you the box it came in, and talk about where you can find it. This is the box it comes in. Smoke Caterpillar RDA. It came in this box, just obviously the atomizer. I think it did have a few little random tools on top of it, like the blue screwdrivers and stuff like they always do. And this is stuck in here, so this isn't going anywhere. Yeah, it lifts up. So there was something underneath it. You know, nothing special. It's a normal cardboard paper box, smoktech.com. There's actually an authentication sticker on there as well, which I'm not obviously worried about. You can find these on eBay. I think that's where I got mine. I want to say it was, $16, but I've heard you can get them as low as $12. There's no clone or anything of these. I don't remember whether this is USA designed and USA produced, or if it's just USA designed, but these did originate in the USA at some point. This is the standard drip tip that comes with. I usually change it out. I use a lot of these acrylic drip tips. I got a Fastech. They look flat, and actually they are, but actually the tube inside is not flat. You'll see that it actually is an open bore inside there, and then they use a flat piece. It's a little bit more comfortable in your mouth. You can get 7 colors, I think, for $2. Couldn't pass on it. But it's just standard drip tip. Everything fits on it. I've had no problems with it. The big kicker on this guy is the airflow control. The airflow control is this gold spinner right here, and you can change it from 1 hole to 5 holes or no holes. Obviously you need some type of hole airflow coming in there. I usually vape around 4 holes, sometimes 3 holes, depending on what time of day it is and what type of juice I have in there. 5 holes is a smoke machine, and I get a lot less flavor, so I don't use it too often. God, my fingernails are dirty. Don't look at the fingernails, please. This gold ring is actually really, really nice. I dig it. It's very easy and simple. It's not super tight, and it's not super loose. Like you can tell, I'm putting a little muscle into it with my fingers to make sure this thing spins. So once you set it somewhere, it's not going to move, which is really, really cool. That's what I really enjoy about it. I'm going to throw back on my Nemesis here. It's juice. Gross. Ew, I just absorbed e-juice through my skin. Alright, you can tell it's not really domed or anything, which gets me confused on why it has such good flavor. But it does. It has phenomenal flavor, and if you saw my last video, I've got a pile of RDAs and tanks in here, and this one gives me the best flavor. The magma is really close, but because of how deep the wells are, after a couple of hits, your wet hits start to get a little bit drier. But this, constant. I never have a bad hit in this thing. The build is really simple. I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to pull the cotton out for you real quick. Where is my... I don't like the way this was wicked anyways on the video last week. So I'm going to pull it out real quick. Wish you could do this on camera, but guys, I'm not fancy. I don't got a ton of cameras here. So there's the setup. It's very generous juice bulb because it's 22 millimeter full, not domed like the rest of these new 22s are. I don't know whether that's gold or brass plating or gold plated steel on there with the connection piece right there, but it's solid. This thing hits harder than any other RDA I have. You're going to see how fast these guys can light up. And we'll start a fire in the house. Why not? Boom. And this is with a VTC5 that is at like 3.9 volts right now. So this is not a fresh battery. I'm using this battery, and I touched that button in red hot. This guy is firing, I believe, at point. This is the one I had the same video. I think it's 0.34. I still have not changed out these coils. These coils have lasted me almost a month. Coils on here are phenomenal. Now, this might be the original coils I had in the Smoktech when I received it. So it is a little bit smaller in the post hole size. Hopefully I'm not like overflowing the camera right now. Woo! But that is 26 gauge I have in there. I think it's 26 gauge I do have in there. Dual coil with no problems. It wasn't a pain in the ass or anything to get in, so it was pretty simple. It wasn't bad at all. Normal flat top connectors on there. Now let's take a test real quick. I don't think these have ever loosened up on me because I've never retightened them. So let's see if they're loose. Nope. Nope. And nope. So these are solid connections. That was the biggest issue I had with the Nimbus is the threads, they would back themselves out constantly. Same with the Trident. And you'd notice it's a little loose on the draw, and then all of a sudden you'd grab it, take the top half off, and realize the screws would back themselves out a little bit. Not on these. These I've never had a single problem with. I'm gonna re-wick it real quick, and we'll take a quick vape on it. I don't think. Here's the problem I'm thinking right now. I don't think that this guy would fit 22s or 24s or any of your crazy twisted Canthel gauge builds on here. I could be wrong. I'd be really surprised if it did though. These post holes are very small compared to some of the different RDAs you've seen. Honestly, overall, my opinion on it, this is the most used RDA I have in my arsenal. I have a large arsenal, and I've got 3 more coming. We'll see when the Still Air and the Tobe and the Quasar get here. Maybe this will go away, but as of right now, this is by far my most used RDA. And the reason being is the simplicity, and it holds a buttload of juice. I'm going to drip it for you so you guys can see how much juice it holds. And I'm not putting a lot of Canthel in here. I'm cutting it just about the edge where the actual RDA is. And then what I'll do is I'll fan it out and I'll show you what it looks like real quick. I wish I had some like music playing in the background. You might be able to hear hockey playing in the background. And if you're a Blackhawks fan, you get bonus points. And if you saw that game last night, whoo-wee, what a game. It was intense. I'm trying to buy tickets to Game 6, but I'm sure those are $5 million. Not rich, folks. Can't afford this shit. Okay, so you can tell it's wicked right here. We'll throw some, what I'm actually do before I throw the juice on is I like to spread the cotton out as thin as possible, because what that does is allows it to absorb a little bit easier. When you put it in bunches, that's when you start getting dry hits. And the other thing I like to do is make sure I don't cover up the entire bottom of the coil. I've noticed when I cover up the entire bottom of the coil, you get a lot less airflow right here. So I try to make sure I don't cover that up completely. I leave a lot exposed right here, so the coil is almost completely exposed. It doesn't reduce the flavor, but it increases vapor production and lung hit to me. I notice quite a bit more lung hits. And I'm still vaping that Max sauce. If you haven't seen that video, this strawberry is delicious. I threw the Tropical Storm. This is the one I want to do next, guys. This is called Cloud9 Vapor. The Tropical Storm's in the kitchen. Pink Cloud and Cosmic Cloud and something else. This is a local. They sent me. So not only did I order 3 bottles cheap, $7 for I think those are 15 mils, maybe the 30. I can't even tell. They gotta be 15 because my Seduce juice are 15. They threw in 2 full-size samples. Awesome. Based on the fruit flavors that I like, at the same ones, 12 milligram, 3070 that I like. That's the downside to Baker Vapor or anybody else when you order and you don't suggest what you want your sample. I'm not greedy, so I never say, hey, give me a free sample. They did it automatically. And this place is based, well, at least they shipped out of Morris, Illinois, which is actually like 20 minutes from my house. So I thought that was awesome. Had no idea they were that local until the juice came within literally a day and realized, holy crap, they're in Illinois too. So I'd like to give them some props because from what I read on Reddit, they're only a month or two old. They are brand new to the game. Make sure you guys follow them on Twitter, Facebook, whatever you kids use nowadays. I don't use that Facebook much stuff anymore. I think I go on there to follow Matt and Vanessa for Suck My Mod, and that's about it. Okay, so that's how it looks all wicked up. Okay. Lots of vape. Lots of vape. Pops right in. These O-rings are awesome. They are enough to hold this thing no problem, and you can see with a little tug come right off. O-rings are perfect. O-rings are perfect. Honestly, like this is the only issue I hit this drip tip. When you push it down, you gotta push it down because it doesn't completely seal. And you'll feel the air come out the side of it. Take a vape real quick. So this is what it looks like full blown. Big long hit just for you guys. Woo. So this is the Smoktech Caterpillar. For less than $15 for a non-clone, there's nothing else I can say about it. This thing is fantastic. Grab one. I have not seen a bad post about this Caterpillar, and I've seen like 3 YouTube videos on it. Why nobody has talked about this, I don't know. It seems like everybody was asking me the other thing about was my Hanaclone. I will talk about the Hanaclone in an upcoming video if people want to hear about it. I'll give you my honest opinion about it, whether it was worth the $70 I got it from 101vape.com. Customer service outstanding, so I can talk about that a little bit. So yeah, if you guys want to hear about the Hanaclone, throw a like, subscribe. You guys can follow me on Twitter if you want. I retweet a lot of vapor stuff. I'm a huge poker player, Chicago Bears fan, so I talk about a lot of stuff. I'm also a huge video game nut. I won't get too deep into that, but Lego PC. Same with Twitter, Instagram. I'm on all of those. So if you feel like following, give me a follow. That's all I got for you guys. Lego PC. Peace.